money versus happiness, and money
Mm-hmm.
versus the passion for craft and the passion for one's process. Because
Mm-hmm.
all too often, a lot of people are motivated by money. Like that's going to be the ultimate thing that makes you happy. We all know that
That's true.
it money's necessary, but the thing is that it if you're not fulfilled by something else, in the case of you with acting, me with the actual creation of content and filmmaking, even doing a video like this, if that fulfillment isn't there, then all the money in the world. And I've known people, we've all known people, maybe that one person in our lives that has just like a lot of money, and
Mm-hmm.
sometimes they're happy people and sometimes they're not, and so,
Mm-hmm.
but what can you bring to the table, Dorie, with regards to your knowledge of
Well, what I would like to say is
uh-huh
I've always kept this in mind. This has been my philosophy through life. Okay, anything that you have can be taken away from you in a heartbeat.
yep
It's your house, money, a loved one. So if you think about that, I think you do need to live within or even below your means.
yeah
Okay. How many people do you see that have lots of money that are very, very miserable?
yeah
Yes, we need money to live. Okay. You have to pay the bills. You have to go to work. I understand that concept. Okay. I really do. We have lost everything, been there, done that. I get it. We lost a house. I understand that.
yeah
It's not easy. Okay. But if I can say anything to any of the younger ones, excuse me, put some money away for rainy day. I don't care if it's $1 a week. Okay. Put that away for yourself and save that, because anything you have can be taken away from you at any time. Money itself is not going to make you happy. You need to surround yourself with the people that make you feel good, and you make them feel good, your loved ones, your support system. Money to me is a necessary evil. You have to make a living, you got to pay the rent, you got to pay bills. We're thrifty, we're on Social Security. Okay. um, we're doing fine. If you have a little, you give a little. If you have a lot, you give a lot. We're donating to 3 different charities. Not saying that for a pat on the back. It's just what we want to do.
yeah
Okay. If you can help someone, please do. Okay. If you're struggling, um, ask for help. There's nothing wrong with that. We all need some help sometimes. But if you think that big paycheck at the end of the week is going to measure your success in life, you need to reevaluate your life.
and to kind of steer the topic of money toward the arts, one thing that I've seen a little bit of with what with regards to my background, with what I've seen with money in my life,
Mm-hmm.
not just my personal life, but also like other people that I've gotten to meet and know,
Mm-hmm.
including in my extended family, is I've seen what happens between people when money goes right and there's an
Mm-hmm.
abundance of it, and I've
Yes.
also seen when there's an abundance of it and money goes wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And so I've gotten to see and identify both situations, and be able to spot the red flags of both situations
Mm-hmm.
when both situations happen. Because money is just money, but it's about what's done with it that makes all the difference, and how people go about it. Now, ironically enough, there's one of my online mentors. His name's Gary Vaynerchuk. I share his stuff every now and then. He's an entrepreneur who he has like a multimedia company, um, and he did it a lot of it on the back of social media, like so early days of Twitter, early
Mm-hmm.
days of YouTube. So he's
Mm-hmm.
an extremely big advocate with regards to that. And he has this saying that says he likes to he likes to aim for the clouds, but he also likes to play in the dirt. And
Mm-hmm.
that means
Mm-hmm.
he likes to roll his own sleeves up, and he
Right.
likes to get to work and do all that, do the dirty work basically.
Mm.
And so the takeaway there as it relates to money is base and the arts is I've I come from a place where basically on Monday, you know, in the fifth grade, I'd be asked, you know, by the rich kids at school, like, so how'd your weekend go? Like, because my dad bought me a Sega Genesis and a Nintendo and blah blah blah,
Mhm,
and
mhm.
I would say like, well, I probably don't have something that you'd probably want to hear about, but here's what I did. I found a bunch of 2x4s and I found a bunch of lumber behind the old Stater Brothers store. It's a grocery store chain in California. And I got the radial flyer wagon. I lugged that stuff home, and me and my brother pulled out my dad's hammer and nails, and we got to work on the treehouse. And so we created from the crap that we found in dumpsters, and or you know maybe just like other people's trash on trash days.
Right,
And so that's where I'm coming from. So how it relates to the arts and money is really when it comes to the creation process, you need the basics. I mean, I like honestly, Dorie, if you were to tell me, hey, shoot a news story or shoot a movie on a phone, I'll do it. I'm crazy enough to
mhm,
do it. And frankly, I do want
mhm.
to do a movie or at least a short film on the phone one of these days. But the thing is that when you have the basics, then what matters more is what you do with them. And so we're so caught up in this world of, or not myself including, I'm not including you either, but a lot of people are caught up in, well, I need this set, or I need
Right.
this, the whole concept of I need to create,
Mhm,
especially the
mhm,
cameras. Okay.
mhm.
Oh, like there's a term out there called camera porn where, you know, all the directors and your cinematographers, like it's just about buying the next camera, then the next camera,
Right,
and there's a
right.
new one every 4, 5, 6 months. And
Yep,
so
yep.
I can't keep up with that. I can't keep up with the Joneses. And so money, it's about the creativity on the other hand, not, you know, the next new thing that you have. And so I can't keep up. I can't play that game and keep up with the Joneses anyhow. So as it relates to money, when you really exercise the basics of being creative, um, with and I'm talking about like, you know, actual creativity,
Mhm.
on the basis of creativity, not on the basis of, you know, I need $100,000 so
Right.
employ this person and this person and this person and this person, so that way I can be creative. No, I mean like you pick up the camera and you know what I mean. When you go about it that way, then I've been blessed to stay away from certain people, scenarios, and situations where I've seen other people gravitate toward money because they think that they need that money.
Mhm,
And so then people are getting involved in some very interesting situations. And I'm just like, oh, what are you guys doing? Like,
mhm.
this is not what filmmaking is about. Filmmaking is about making a
It's
film.
almost like selling your soul,
Yeah,
selling your soul,
yeah. And so
or paying to be in a movie, basically.
yeah, yeah, you know, and so, you know, really when it comes down to it, I mean, if you choose to exercise the humility of, you know, from behind the camera, picking up that camera and recording yourself and learning and making all those mistakes and getting the mistakes out of your system till you get better and better and better with each and every
Yeah.
single project, um, then money actually becomes the least important thing
Mhm.
that you need to depend on. When to some people, oh, it makes me so sad, Dorie, because to some people, people think that I've got a lot of money, so that means that I'm
Mhm.
going to make the greatest film in the world. And it's just like, no, like it doesn't work that way. Money doesn't mean happiness. Money doesn't mean quality. Like those things are actually free. And to have the tools to reach those heights of, you know, a good quality story, or, you know, or happiness in your life,
Mhm.
like that's
Mhm.
free. And so I always tell people, and I'm just rambling now. This is
It's
where I'm wrapping
okay.
myself up.
It's a proverbial carrot,
Yeah, yeah,
money. It's a proverbial carrot.
yeah. And
It measures your success on how much you make, not yours per se, but some
yeah,
people feel that that's a measure of their success on how much money they have.
or how good their movie will be. And
Yes.
so, you know, I've seen people with small amounts of money do amazing work. Small amounts of money make crap. I've seen people with huge amounts of money do amazing things, and I've seen people with huge amounts of money make crap.
Right.
So it's not a guarantee.
No,
Money is not, I mean, we need food, we need shelter.
that's right.
Yes,
That's
yes,
right.
yes, yes. But I mean,
Basics.
it's not a guarantee for quality of, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. So I'm gonna, Dory, jump in because I need to cut myself
It's
off.
okay. No, you're right. I agree. We need the basics, food, shelter, family. Uh, hold those dear to you. Hold your family and your friends close to you. Everything else is secondary.
Yeah,
Everything else is secondary. We can be gone tomorrow. I can be gone tomorrow. And you know what? I'm okay with that. I really am. Um, I made peace with that a long, long time ago. And not to say I want to die, but I mean, if I do, I do. Okay. You never know. As I said before, anything and everything can be taken away from you in a heartbeat.
yep,
So you cherish what you have now. You love people. You treat them with respect, how you would like to be treated. Okay. And you're going to have the haters, but they're the ones that need the love the most.
yeah.